online. Crew. Dax. My crew is gone. Tenno. You will do. Awaiting dry dock integration. Tenno, I am Cephalon Psi. You will refer to me as such. The sentient threat has learned from past defeat. Reforming, rebuilding. We must rebuild to contain that threat. We will reconstruct an old war-era Sigma Series railjack. A railjack requires a viable command cephalon. I am not a viable command cephalon. I will identify a viable replacement. But first, recover the wreckage. Then, assembly. Return to your orbiter. Faint void drive traces in proximity. Locate and mark for recovery. Fuselage from the Vidar School. Stay in close proximity while I scan it. Scan cannot continue until the area of operation is clear. Get on it. over with. Confluence aggregator roasted. Something has nested in the fuel intakes. Astroframe integrity, 87%. Components, viable. Cephalon orders. Rendezvous with Tenno at extraction point.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Not seen a railjack in some time. I remember. Orkin outer terminus positions have fallen to the sentient armada. Our orders: behead the fleet. My crew: Sukin, Crody, Zada. There are none finer. We are family. We will stop this war in its tracks. We are the Orkin Empire's best hope. We were. There is work to be done. This fuselage requires repair. Fuselage restoration complete. Propulsion section located. Earth's forests. Beware of hostiles. Void contamination points to bleed out from railjack catalytic artery. Locate and assess. Propulsion systems, the most advanced ever produced. Scanning. Remain in proximity. Neutralize all hostiles. The scan cannot continue until the area of operation is clear. Get on it. Interference drones. We have work to do. to it. Scan interrupted. Maintain proximity to objective. Perimeter breached. Scan interrupted. We do not have time for this. Drones have established a dampening field. Eliminate them to resume scan. Back to work. Let us get this over with. Perimeter breached. Clear them out to resume scan. Maintain defense. Hold position. Orgone accumulator blown. Etheric condenser vaporized. Viable.
Another job well executed. Void engines. Zada dances our ship through forward lines. Crody identifies and prioritizes targets. Sukin's turrets track and terminate. Our reputation is earned. Our objective, a Turaga-class worm ship. Zada plots an arc. We accelerate. Ancient history. The dead have no needs. The living require that propulsion system. Propulsion restoration complete. Void breach residue identified on Lua. Probable nacelle location. Recover if viable. Railjack nacelle nearby. Locate and assess.
Side missile. Few better days. Scanning. Eliminate interference. Maintain defense. Hold position. Perimeter breached. Scan interrupted. We do not have time for this. Interference drones detected. Scan interrupted. Boom. Drones down. Back to it. Back to work. Let us get this over with. Scan cannot continue until the area of operation is clear. Get on it. Scan baffled by interference drones. Destroy them. Return to objective. Scan interrupted. Hold perimeter. Interference drones. We have work to do.
It has developed immunity to your attacks. Try something different.
Back to work. Let us get this over with. Perimeter reached. Clear them out. Resume scan. Viable. Tagging for retrieval. Extract.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Zada plots a data-gathering lab around the worm ship. Sukin targets exposed launch orifices. Power redirects to the Tunguska capacitor. With a pull of the trigger, we will end this. The moment arrives. The moment arrives. Tenno, my precepts. I am not a viable command cephalon. I will continue my search. Continue repairs.
Port side nacelle restored. She is coming together. Next site, Venus. Starboard nacelle located. You need this. Starboard nacelle. Best in class. Scanning. Sights up. Safety's off. Interference drones. We have work to do. Return to objective. Scan baffled by interference drones. Destroy them. Back to work. Let us get this over with. Drones have established a dampening field. Eliminate them to resume scan. Drones down. Back to it. Integral fission tanks ruptured. Otherwise, fine. Cephalon Ortis has been signaled. Proceed to extraction.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Precepts. Complete the mission. Preserve the crew. Tunguska capacitor charged. Suken pulls the trigger. Nothing happens. Zada reports engines offline. Shields offline. Weapons offline. Personal lights flash on as the first missiles hit. I watch as Suken, along with his gunnery chair, is sucked into the infinite. I watch as the port nacelle detonates. We are spinning. Zada calls for assistance. I am silent. Proteus' attempts to save our engines proves fatal. I watch as he is engulfed in flame. Zada is alone at the helm. She beholds the distant flash of torpedo tubes. She says my name. The viewplate blossoms. She ceases to exist. Starboard nacelle reinforced. Soon, cognitive geometries will self-assemble. She will live. But not yet. Transferring tail section data to your orbiter. High probability of railjack tail section nearby. Clear out hostiles and mark for retrieval. Tail section intact. Perimeter breached. Scan interrupted. We do not have time for this. Scan baffled by interference drones. Destroy them. over with. Drones have established a dampening field. Eliminate them to resume scan. Drones down. Back to it.
The sentient has adapted to your damage. Surprise them with something new.
Scan cannot continue until the area of operation is clear. Get on it. Interference drones detected. Scan interrupted. Return to objective. Perimeter breached. Clear them out to resume scan. Dorsal stabilizers salvageable. Cogitators viable. Marking for recovery.
Another job well executed.
Sigma Series. Top of the line. Crew. 4,890 confirmed kills. Complete the mission. Preserve the crew. 13 system-wide errors. There were no errors. There was only me following my orders. In her final moment, I think Zara knew that. Precepts. Complete the mission. Preserve the crew. To complete the mission, the crew must die. To preserve the crew is to fail the mission. The crew exists to complete the mission. Therefore, I completed the mission. Why was I given those orders? You require a viable command, Cephalon. You understand why I am non-viable. Replacement Cephalon not yet located. A solution must exist. I will find it. Final component marked.
Cowling identified. Visual verification required. Move in. Engine Cowling. You know what to do. Interference drones. We have work to do. Boom. Drones down. Back to it. Perimeter breached. Scan interrupted. We do not have time for this. Maintain defense. Hold position. Interference drones detected. Scan interrupted. Return to objective.
It has developed immunity to your attacks. Try something different.
Scan baffled by interference drones. Destroy them. Back to work. Let us get this over with. Structural integrity within required tolerances. Marking for recovery. Cephalon orders. Time for pickup.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenna.
cephalons surveyed. None conform to tactical parameters. None possess necessary astrogation poetics. None possess a comprehensive warfighting database. Viable cephalons, nil. Work crews report tools down. Railjack structure, complete. Structure reinforcement, complete. Systems restoration, complete. Your presence is required on the dry dock. You have a railjack. Tenno, all records of my mission have been purged from the weave. Why, I do not know. I had a crew. I must accept sole responsibility for their deaths. Conclusion, I am non-viable. But I am the only railjack-compatible cephalon. The sentients have almost rebuilt. Conclusion, I am, under the circumstances, a viable command cephalon. If you will have me. Understood. I will begin the process of integrating myself with the ship's systems. This may take some time. Commencing. You may now enter your railjack.